everybody, welcome back. Jenny Q here. Welcome to day 4 of the Art from the Heart fundraiser in support of Friendship House, Kitchener-Waterloo region. I am so excited to be here. It has been amazing providing you guys with information and sharing, and most exciting is the support that I am getting back, both in feedback, in donations, and in purchases of posters. It's all very, very exciting and motivating, and so I'm glad you're here. If this is your first time here, let me just give you a quick a synopsis of what is going on here. Every day for 12 days, I will be sharing a story from Friendship House and a poster that I'm selling. And so the posters I'm selling, a portion of those poster sales will be going in a donation to Friendship House in support of their addiction services programs, specifically their shelter care program and their housing program, but also more generally their addiction treatment program as well. And I will be sharing stories. So yesterday we shared Colin's story, which was quite moving, and a little bit very personal to me, not because of Colin, but because it reminded me of my friend who inspired this whole fundraiser, because unfortunately he passed away from an OD in December, like last month. So okay, I want to keep these short. So today we're going to flip it around, and I'm going to start with the print, and I'm going to tell you about the print because the story I want to share, the reason I picked the print I picked today is because I feel like the story and the print kind of go together, and they kind of talk about something that's very, very important, especially when you're trying to help people in your community as an agency like Friendship House. There's a process, and it's unfortunately just the way the world works. You have to take steps. So without further ado, let me show you the poster print feature for today. So it's one of my photographs, and here it is. Okay, now all prints are 12 by 18. Take a look at that, and I'll bring this in a little bit closer so you can see that. Isn't that lovely? So this piece is called Stepping Stones. Now obviously I named it that because it starts here, and then there's this beautiful shoreline of rocks, and it leads to this beautiful tree. And as soon as I saw this and I realized I had to name it for this collection, Stepping Stones was what came to mind. And so like the photo I mentioned the other day, the reason that I picked this along with 2 other photos is because I took this while I was thinking about my friend on a walk New Year's Eve day, and he loves water and he loves the shoreline, and so that's why they're in this collection and why they're up for sale. So a little bit about this. It was taken in Wyerton, Ontario, and it's on Lake Huron. So if you're in Ontario and in Canada, you know where that is, you know just how beautiful it is up there. And so there you go. There's 10 prints of that still available. If it caught your eye and you'd like one, just direct message me. There's the links at the side. Absolutely would love to get one to you in support of this amazing fundraiser. Excuse me. So now to the core of today. So Stepping Stones. Stepping Stones is the print, but it's also what needs to take place. So we already know with the 3 previous videos I've done that shelter care is a reality now. Shelter care is working, and shelter care is fantastic, and it's changed lives like Colin's life. So today's story is actually going to be a little bit of a flashback, and it's one of the stepping stones. It's a story that happened before shelter care is what it is today. And the reason I'm sharing this story is that I want to remind everybody and highlight that the stories, even if they're tragic, before where we are, which is so good, they're important to share and to remember and to keep in mind, and why we need to help grow and flourish programs like shelter care. Okay, so here we go. So the story today is this gentleman, this friend. His name is Sam, And the name of his story is You Can Change the Story. Okay, here we go. Sit back and take a good listen. It's 1 a.m. It's a busy night at the Charles Street Men's Shelter, and a man, Sam, is huddled on the floor. A staff member approaches and tries to talk to him. Sam is in his early 40s. He appears childlike with a fearful expression. He doesn't say much, but it seems that Sam is fearful of others. The intake paperwork takes a very long time to complete. Finally, it's ready. Sam reaches his hand out shakily, and all he can manage is to write the letter X a few times on the dotted lines, and when the staff member collects the paperwork, she finds blood smeared on the pages. She asks to see his hands. Sam is ashamed to show her. They are wrapped in toilet paper and are clearly infected. Sam is urged to seek medical treatment. He doesn't react well. The staff member is afraid that he'll run away, so she doesn't press any further. Several weeks later, she sees Sam again, and his hand looks different now. 3 of his fingers have been amputated from frostbite. It is this kind of avoidable heartbreak that House of Friendship is hoping to address by championing a new version of Waterloo Region. By championing a new vision of Waterloo Region called Shelter Care, integrating healthcare and shelter. So this was only a short while ago that this story happened. Okay, keeping in mind Shelter Care came into effect when COVID hit, because there was an immediate need for it. So listen. A pilot project is currently underway at our Charles Street Men's Shelter, providing health care for men a few hours a week. Shelter Care aims to expand that. Currently, those experiencing homelessness face hurdle after hurdle to receive regular health care. Many also wrestle with addiction and mental health issues and end up in emergency departments for crisis situations rather than receive preventative care from a primary care health team. The Inner City Health Alliance is a local group of agencies dedicated to bringing health care to the most vulnerable, with existing services underway at locations like St. John's Kitchen and the Sanguine Mobile Community Health Van. I hope I said that right. While a limited pilot project is underway at Charles Street Men's Shelter, a permanent 24/7 solution is needed. House of Friendship is championing the vision that will bring health care into the shelter services for those who are homeless. More can and should be done. With Shelter Care, Sam could have received medical intervention sooner, right at the shelter, in an environment where his basic needs would also be met, like food, a warm bed, and personalized support to find housing. There is a better way to address these challenges. The Shelter Care model is already being used in other communities with great success, including in Ottawa for the past 21 years. There is a role you can play. Please visit www.sheltercare.ca to see videos and stories about shelter care and learn how you can get involved. And so I can't do justice to the information. All I can do is I can share and tell you how important this is. And in the links today, I've added a video, and that video, it talks about the vision of shelter care and how it came to be, and you get to actually see it in this video. Please, please, please go and watch it. Go and watch it and see what this is all about, and see why I'm so passionate and why I ramble on so much and why I want to help and how I'm helping. And I guess that's it, guys. I will see you again tomorrow for day 5. And if you want, share my videos. If you want information, contact me. I'm happy to share. If not, go direct. There are tons and tons of ways you guys can help and support this fundraiser. You can, of course, purchase a poster. I've set up CanadaHelps.ca donation page, and so that all that is straight donations. So if you want to do just a donation, you can do it that way. You can share my videos if you're on my Facebook, share my posts, comment. Let me know if there's anyone you know who you think might be interested in having to take part of this. That would be amazing. I feel like today I'm just doing a lot of asking, but it's because I'm so impassioned about this, and because I don't know if you guys understand or appreciate, as I put this together, I research more and more every day, and the more I learn about shelter care and the more I see what it's done for people like Colin and what it could have done for someone like Sam, it just blows my mind. And I agree, it is the way that this kind of service should be, and I wish this kind of service was available for my friend. So, having said that, I'm going to wish you all a good evening, good night, and remember, as I always say, the 3 things you and I can do to change anyone's life that we love, or each other's life. 3 easy things. Share your smile, share your love, and share your laughter. Those are the 3 most important things in the world. In addition to shelter care, of course. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.